E aí, gente, tudo bem com vocês? Eu me chamo Giovanna, estamos começando mais um vídeo aqui no canal. Estamos em outro dia. Veio que vocês gostaram do react do documentário. Então vamos continuar. Gente, me perdoe, eu falei que o Josh era britânico, né? Mas ele é canadense. Só que, tipo, eu tava assim, do que o Josh era mesmo? Aí eu falei britânico, qualquer coisa eles me corrigem, vocês me corrigiram, obrigada. Vamos lá, vamos continuar a reagir. Eu quero terminar isso hoje, eu preciso, não é que eu preciso, mas é que eu quero mesmo ver como que terminou tudo isso aqui. E é isso, vamos lá. Não esqueça de curtir, comentar e se inscrever. Vamos lá, eu voltei um pouquinho, então, só pra não ter certeza da parte que eu tava.
We can't reverse out of it. No, I agree.
I mean, they're my friend, but at the same time, a little battle is going on. Yeah, so, I don't know, I just try not to think about them. Even maybe it's bad, but I'll just do my own thing and be myself, yeah.
É, tipo isso, tipo, eles são amigos, porém eles têm que entender que ali é uma batalha entre eles.
See, that's the thing, it's like, he's good, he's really talented, be amazing, but I want to see what I can do with her.
Okay, let's move her.
The biggest concern for me this week, I think, is that nothing like this is being done before. So it's like kind of waking up every day and stepping into the unknown, and that can be, I mean, there's chaos. And so that's kind of been the biggest concern. But everything else I've got a lot of faith in.
Deu certo.
This is the A group for today, and that's the B group. Only the ones that we know are going home tomorrow can be hanging around. And I know you don't want to tell them tonight, but
I just thought, well, what we could do is we could take a picture. Well, there's no benefit to taking a picture of them, but now they're here, so
I'm not entirely sure what the benefit is telling them tomorrow or not tonight, honestly.
Okay.
It's just kind of great.
Because it's just a weird, is that the third 11 or is it not an 11? What is it? It's sort of nothing.
Okay. And let's go in here. In here. Okay, here's the deal. So I'm sending 8 people home tonight, and we don't want everybody to know that that's what's happening. So let's be really efficient with this. I don't want them waiting, so as soon as we finish the shot, I need the cars here ready to pick them up. We've got Elliot, Mignon, Oscar, Jane, Emily, Alexa, Sophia, and Dragon. And let's just be cool about it. It's okay, so you guys are gonna have a shot now. We're gonna get you together. Simon wants to see this group image, so we'll take your picture and then, okay, we've got 2 cars waiting for you downstairs, so we're gonna take you back to the hotel while we rotate through the other people and just keep it like natural and cool and not frantic and weird. Okay?
Triste, né, gente? Deve ser muito triste você saber que ali uma coisa sua, tipo, não deu certo, mas
So now we're getting into how I put together
são todos
this
muito
group.
talentosos, né, gente?
As I've
Chegaram
been
ali
saying
porque
to
são
Rob,
talentosos.
The thing about this group, unlike pretty much any group in the world, is the spirit is really important. I want everybody around the world to relate to this group and want to be you, want to be in the group, or pretend they're in the group. You know, this is all hard. With all that said, what's going to happen now is we're going to pick 2 groups of 11. One group is the basis, in my opinion, of the top 11.
He's deciding where are you going, Group A, Group B, now United, home.
And may toy around with a few of you in the top 11 just for the look. So, okay.
Okay. So calling Noah. Josh. Bailey. Tiara. Dina. Christian.
Deve ser uma loucura, né, na real.
Shivani.
It's amazing that I got in the A team, but I'm
I'm just gonna go full out. I'm gonna try my best to keep it in the A team.
Yeah, until this moment, I cannot believe that I'm in the A team. It's just crazy. It's a blessing.
Cara do Josh.
Look at that! Oh no! Mario just broke!
Meu Deus, Anne. O Josh perfeito.
So, remember what Simon said? This is all going to change. This happens every day. There's going to be
Mana,
people that will be
Sofa,
moved
Jolene.
from here into that group and then the other way around. So we're just moving through the process. It has to happen because if otherwise then you're wasting resources and time is so precious. There'll be some that will be really shocked. Yeah. You're going to come with me. We've got cars downstairs and we're going to go back to the hotel and chill out.
Esse é o grupo dispensado.
I just grabbed an elevator right now.
Okay, great. So let's go. Get Oscar and come downstairs. What's her name?
Nobody's gonna meet me today, right?
My original plan was to write them an email and say I need to speak to you in the morning, but then it was controversial and everybody was saying that I needed to do it in the evening. I was kind of just like free falling, you know? So can you just make sure the group stays together? I'll come and meet you by the pool. Yeah. Okay, so jump in, guys. Can I open it then? If that's the case, tell them to wait and I'll get a ride with this guy.
Okay. Can you hold on for a second? She's gonna go with you.
Yeah, I just need to get my bag.
Is that okay? Just is gonna run upstairs and get her stuff. Okay. Sorry about that. Thank you so much.
Okay.
É uma pressão muito grande sobre ela.
This is the worst. Okay, I knew internally it was going to be really hard, but I was kind of denying it on the outside, you know? Man, this is not fun, but it's part of the job.
Remember, you are the contenders. As you probably worked out, there's no Japanese girls in the top 11. I don't think there's any Russian girls. And there's 2 Americans. So that tells you there will be changes. So don't be disheartened. And I'm going to tweak it around, and tomorrow's a new day, and I'm going to... So just give it everything. Really important. Okay.
It was definitely a surprise to have some people leave and go home. But it definitely upped the stakes and it upped my focus, and yeah, I just kept going as hard as I could.
Isso é perfeito, Josh.
March 31st, 2000, and I had 2001. Wait, no, I had 2000. This guy's like, oh, my birthday. March babies.
Eles já se conheciam, real, tipo... Apesar que eles fizeram audições juntos, né? Tipo, antes de chegar a EDA. Nossa, que tortura.
5 seconds left!
Que tortura, gente. Prancha é o pior exercício da vida.
Still keep going, go! If you're stopped, sit and kneel down. Give your people love, give them energy who are fighting right now. That means give them noise and love.
I'm in the B group, but that just keeps me going. I've worked like so hard. I think I've never worked this hard.
And then 2 minutes, 30 seconds, make some noise for them. Yeah!
I really want to earn my space in
Tá, eles estão
group
ali
A.
há 20
And I
minutos?
get it. I'm doing good.
Ou
So I
25.
think we're gonna have a little power
Meu
off,
Deus
you
do
guys. Yes?
So guys, let's go ahead and circle up.
Yesterday, Emily from Germany got kicked out. She was very, very sad, so I'm feeling so sorry for her.
as you guys know, some people went home. And it was very, very difficult decision for us when we were talking with Simon yesterday. It was actually really, really hard to come up with this. Don't get in your head, okay? Because that's what this whole process is kind of testing you guys.
Só amo ele, gente, meu Deus, que
So
homem.
make sure that you don't let it defeat you. If you're A group, B group, or you go home, be careful because it can affect you and you don't want it to. Yeah, you are all amazing, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Yeah.
I've been through it too.
We've both gotten plenty of those.
Yeah, too many.
Where you start to think, like,
is it me?
Well, why? Exactly.
Is it me? Yeah, it is what it is. But you guys, as long as you're here fighting, you feel so much better leading something. It can be an audition, anything, a project. When you feel like I gave it my all, you feel so much better about yourself than like, I could have done this better, or I could have stayed up in practice, or I could have held my plank for 30 more seconds, whatever it is, yeah? You don't want that to be the reason. You don't want yourself to be the reason.
Don't leave this week not giving everything that you have. Because then you'll be left with what ifs, and what ifs are the worst thing in the world.
Worst.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna be learning a routine. We're gonna do a new one, and we're gonna stage first. Okay. Okay, let me get group A up front, group B right behind.
Now we have to restructure our mind to be like, okay, so who now, out of the kids that made it past the first round that are pretty good, who has it even more, and who's kind of like in the bottom tier of this group?
Group A, turn around. That is your opposite. So anywhere that the person in group A goes, group B you follow. You're gonna start. Let me get you to go center. Give me an H&M ad. You start singing, so you're gonna break out. Everybody's holding their pose. Everybody's frozen. Yeah, you're gonna sing the first side. First line. On Anda, what I want everybody to do is toss your hands towards the audience any way that you want, and then you're all gonna snake to this way. Simon is very visually driven, as am I. Anda. Again. Let's everybody scoot back. Everyone. I want this group to look the part and look great. Like every kid needs to want to be one of these 11. Anda. One more time. 8. Anda. 2, 3, 4. Remember, focus towards Bailey. 8. Tap, tap. 2, 3, 4. Good. Now, what I need you to start thinking from this point to the end of the week is it's not about you as a soloist. It is about you working with the group. So let me see your pose. Make sure it's working with what everybody else is doing around you. It's gotta make sense.
Eles são poderosos, gatos. A Giovanni mudou tanto. Eu acho que ela mudou muito.
So today we started very slow with the choreo, but like in the end we had not that much time, so I had to learn it faster.
People are going off today. They're putting all their energy, all their focus, everything in today.
Lindo.
People being sent home woke us up. I think we're all pushing as hard as we can to stay where we are or even more.
Great. Repeat, here we go.
I'll be practicing for the whole day until I have to perform and try not to have pressure.
Meu Deus, gente. É tão legal ver eles assim. É tipo... Ai, meu Deus do céu. Nossa, eles pareciam ser tão amigos já.
The other Mexican girl, she's in the B group, but that doesn't mean that she's not good. She's really good.
So yeah, we were just practicing the choreography and suddenly someone says, Simon's here. I kind of freaked out and I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got it.
So you want to see Group A first?
Yes.
All right, guys. Group A out on the floor. Everybody else all the way to the side.
Being a finalist to represent the United States is very crazy. It's insane to think that they're only going to be picking one from each country. It's just crazy to think about. But at the end of the day, like, we all want it.
I think me and Noah both are super talented. It is a hard decision. I'd say, yeah. He's more of a singer. I'm more of a dancer. It's all up to Simon. I want to be in a final night group so bad.
Você está... meu Deus do céu. Nossa, Vina! Eles pareciam ser tão conectados já, mano, que lindo.
Well done, guys. It's fantastic.
Alright, let's see Group B.
Uai, mas uns que estão no grupo A ainda formam o grupo B? Ou só estão ali pra ajudar quem real está no grupo B? Ah, gente, Josh! Joaline, Rina, meu Deus do céu. A Sophie também. Sophie?
Shine today much more than Simon's I think like a lot. Like I don't. Did she rehearse?
She was.
Yeah.
Bailey.
The first group, Chelsea, I was so overwhelmed by it. I couldn't really see them into this. It was so poof. I was like kicked in the head. It's like, whoa. So I need to spend some time with this one now. Yeah, I'm trying to think how I can do it where I can, because it's such a brilliant routine.
Gente, olha a situação desse cabelo. Chapinha vem, amores. Mais tarde vou fazer chapinha nesse cabelo.
It's sort of, so she catches my eye. That's going to be a real tough one for me to agree. At the moment, if I was going to Hina, I would go Hina.
Hina surprised me today. She really did. I think she stepped it up, and I'm rooting for her from Japan.
Jolene, I love. Noah. Jolene, I love. Noah, perfect. I thought Cena was great. Because you want to work as a group, so I thought Simon I didn't really notice, so I have to look at her next time.
We watched all of them go different groups, different arrangements, see different looks, see different energy together, and how they work together as a group, because that's going to be the most important thing. Hey guys, let me get Group A except for these people's opposites. Let me see Karina, Hina, Ilona, Jolene, and Milana. Can I see those five really quick?
That was great. She's strong. She's very beautiful. And it's funny. The more you look at her, she's like really striking and beautiful. I think I can break this deadlock. Okay. I just think she's cool.
Alright, let me see Hina.
Ai, que grupo lindo! Meu Deus do céu, que grupo perfeito! Eles e essas manias de línguas pra fora.
I feel really, really good with my performance.
I want to do top 14. So I want to work with 14 kids tomorrow. So 1, 2, 3. I was experiencing all your energy just sitting there. So I'm like, I feel as exhausted as you guys. Another fantastic day. That was extremely helpful to me. So what we're going to do tomorrow is I picked a top 14. So it's the last day to kind of prove yourselves. Where's Carl? Oh, there. Do you want to do the honors?
Yeah. So guys, for the A-list for tomorrow, we're going to have Sabina, Kina. Let me get you guys to come out. Sabina, come out, and Kina, come out. Jolene. Josh. Christian. Diara. Lamar. Danny. Sofa. Haley. Sina. Hayer. Shivani. And last but not least, Noah.
É o nosso grupo.
I'm in group A, and I feel proud of myself.
We still in the top 14 have 2 people from the US, and we still have 2 people from Mexico. And if we're only taking 11 countries, like, we're still trying to figure all of that out. I mean, everything is still a moving puzzle, and nobody is ever safe in this group. Remember that we see your attitude in victory and defeat, and it says something about you on how you act on your worst days, not your best days, yeah? So just keep that in mind. But good job to everybody here, you all did.
I feel like I'm more nervous than when I was in Group B, because when you're in Group B, you just have a chance to go up. But when you're in Group A, the only way out is go down.
Sim.
Good, well that's it. That's all for me. Thank you so much.
And what are you guys gonna do tonight?
Ele parece ser uma pessoa muito da hora, gente, o Simon.
Yes, but practice first, and after.
Parece um vídeo de intercâmbio. Sabe quando você vê uns negócios de intercâmbio? Mas já é demais, né? Estar ali. Acho que deve ser triste ir embora. Mas
What we're playing
tiveram uma
now, just
oportunidade
for
em
fun,
tanto.
is the first song we have for Now United, so you can get a little idea of music. And it's just a demo, obviously, because you guys are not singing on it. But I just thought it'd be fun to share it with you. So Ian, if you play it nice and loud.
It's 99. Rare one. É a tua voz ali, mulher. É tua voz que vai estar ali, mulher.
I'm very excited about Now United because it's an incredible idea, and I definitely feel the world needs this. Music that I do is always about culture and global music that, you know, every continent dances to or sing along to. So it just feels perfect for me to be part of it. I'm honored to be part of this.
It sounds like a hit to me.
Com certeza. Meu Deus, o cabelo da Diara, que perfeito.
Yo, hashtag Now United. Let's go. Hashtag all around the world. Hashtag global. Hashtag it's lit. Look at this. Hashtag sweaty move.
Eles combinam tanto, mano.
Hashtag.
As meninas.
Cocky, aren't we? Yeah.
Ah, tá. A parte que eles vão cantar agora.
Simon can only pick one person from each country. And I know me and Josh are like equal competition.
I think me and Noah both are super talented. It is a hard decision. I'd say yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's try it. You can hold your lyric sheet. That's fine. Yeah.
So we're doing choreography today. It's pretty cool, and I think we're gonna perform it tomorrow for Simon.
Being like when you set up the 2 lines, make sure you don't travel too far forward. Yes? Yes? Awesome.
I want to be in the final Now United group more than anything.
Gente, eu tô,
Just
tipo,
be touring the world, surrounded by
que
amazing
perfeito,
people, gonna be the
mano.
best thing in the world.
Tô
Literally.
tão feliz por eles terem gravado esse momento.
So, notes really quick. Bailey, don't milk after. Da-da-da-da, hold, boom. Da-da-da-da, don't move through it. Boom, da-da-da-da, hold, and you bounce. 2, 3, so that's 5 push-ups.
Kyle, the choreographer, if we mess up, we have to do 10 push-ups or 5 push-ups.
Annie, we the girls are over here.
Everybody's getting tired, but we still have to keep our focus. We still have to have the energy that we don't have, you know?
Take it sideways when the guys are singing.
It's getting every time harder, but I know that they want to challenge us.
Jolene, right before the breakdown, something happened.
I haven't yet got any push-ups for messing up on the choreography or any formations or anything, so hopefully I can keep it like that.
Lamar, last choreo section, 5 push-ups. Good, everybody who needs to do push-ups, please go ahead.
É tão legal ver isso, mano. Ai, morrendo. Mano, o Baby parecia o neném.
I don't think so.
So when Simon walks into the room, it's bittersweet, to be honest. It's amazing to see him and see the man behind this project and who's pulling this all together. And then it's also scary because he can be like, all right, boom, you're going home, or boom, you're gonna be on the B team, you're on the A team, and it's like you never know what's gonna happen. He's so unpredictable sometimes, so it's kind of scary, but it's really cool to see him always. But it's just terrifying.
So mind you, we did everything today. So this is an entirely new routine. They learned everything. Just
Wow. Impressive.
Here we go, guys.
Que louco ver Rei fazendo essa parte. que ele vai falar? O que ele vai falar?
Thank you very much. Amazing. Unbelievable. For just one morning, that's beyond. It's like 2 shows in one. You got one show, and you go to the side, and the new show comes in the middle. And I'm speechless. So good. Can you imagine we spent like 3 months? It was going to be like,
If we could do this in 3-4 hours, like, that'd look amazing.
More and more I'm seeing this. It's just something for everybody. It's like a box of chocolates.
I'm so happy.
Like dark chocolate, light chocolate, milk chocolate, hard centers, soft centers, fruit, nuts. It's all good. It's great. I love that. It's like that's like the world. What do you think we should tell them?
Well, I can't be there tomorrow. I would love to be there when they find out.
So we should do it today.
Yanta, what do you think about telling the final group today?
Do it today or tomorrow?
Because the other group are incessantly asking questions about having
I love them.
They've just become so much.
I know. That is a super program.
Yeah, just being themselves, different cultures, different countries.
It's adorable.
It makes me so happy.
Yeah, I know.
How are you? I'm very happy. You too. Wait for you to see this. Reaction is going to give you a little bit of a
Isso aqui saiu quanto tempo depois que o Unlimited foi criado?
we change it. So we move 2 out, we move 2 in. So they're very confused.
This is crazy.
They don't know what's going on.
Which is...
But the B group is a little... Shit, it's Thursday, we're still in the B group, maybe, because tomorrow is the decision day. And I think we've arrived at a conclusion, but I'd love your opinion.
And of course, if I see something, I will say it.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Let's get into it.
Hi. So, here we are, Thursday. So, this is a really special day for many, many reasons. But for me, the most special thing about today is you get to meet Red One. So Red One, he's the guy who's going to be overseeing all the music with me and to give you the hit songs that will make you superstars. But before we do that, I want to show him what you've done this morning. So we'll start with the 14. Red can tell me what he thinks, and then I want Red to see all of you. So we'll then do something with the rest of the team or the rest of the group, and I just want Red to feel a part of this decision making because he's my brother in this project, and he's going to be writing those hit songs, which we need.
Mano, a Anne tá tipo uma mulher mega poderosa.
It looks amazing. The delivery is so real and you're giving everything. It's amazing.
Why don't we have Group B step in for their counterparts? Group B, hop in. If you have a counterpart, hop out.
The boys stay, the girls next step.
Yep.
So,
amazing.
You were going to become the brothers in arms.
Yes.
Right. So we are all agreed which is amazing instantly that we have the right 14. So that's great. So the question is, do we tell them now? I don't want to waste your time being polite to 23 people. Then we can concentrate on 14. You can then spend some time with Ian and me for a little while hearing the 7 things. We can do that here. And you can then think about it. Then you can just tell us when you want to put them in the studio and how you want to do that. We will keep them in LA a little bit longer for you. Beautiful. And so you can really get to know them. So, the 14. Why 14? What's going on? This is now United, there's 11. Well, I'm a soccer fan. There's 11 members in the team. Yeah. But when you play a game, you're allowed 3 substitutes. Absolutely. So it will always be 14. Always. So when we travel to Russia, when we travel to China, 14 go. If someone's sick, we have a substitute. If someone has to go home for a reason, it gets better. Okay, it gets better because how do we work that out? Because I brought 12 countries. By some fateful something, I don't know what happened yet, we discovered that the girl we thought was Mexican, actually, the only Mexican connection is that her stepfather is Mexican. Okay. Oh my god! That's crazy. And then the 2 boys, which was breaking everyone's heart. I mean, Kyle would say every day, it is impossible to split these 2 boys. It's impossible because they're both 10 out of 10. Yeah. It turns out. That's crazy. So they, right now, are thinking.
Não seria normal de ser esses dois juntos.
And they'll be really confused, thinking, why is he doing 14, 14? What the heck is going on? They think there's 2 Americans and they think there's 2 Mexicans. So that's the good stuff. The sad stuff is we have to tell them that. Exciting. So there's a few things I want to quickly discuss with you. I'm going to make the decision now about the A group. So I'm going to make that decision right now. Before I make that decision, it's important, very, 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 very important, that all of you individually really want to do this. Because if I pick you, and you're in the group, and then in 1 month or 2 months or 3 months or 4 months, so you change your mind, that means someone who I didn't pick has missed an opportunity of a lifetime. This has been 1.5 years of us searching the planet to find you guys. If you're in, you're in, you're in, and we go to the end together, we fight and we win. We will not accept failure, but it might be tough. I mean, maybe you don't want to travel the world, maybe you don't want to be away from your loved ones. I need you to tell me if you have reservations, please, this is the time to do it.
Can you guys all close your eyes really quick? Eyes closed?
Yeah.
Eyes closed? Raise your hand if you have any reservations about doing this group. Any at all. Hands down, eyes open. Okay.
That was a big moment. And the great thing is you all still here. With that said, I'm going to have to do something that's it's like a really tough thing. You know, I have to find the balance of the group. And that, as I've said to you from the very first time we met, you know, if you're not in the final 11, don't be disheartened. This is true artistry. This is finding a group for all the right reasons. You know, when I see you guys, it's like you've known each other for 5 years. You're like best friends. I mean, it's just like these. You're making friends for life here. I'm older than you, and I tell you, in a lifetime you don't make that many friends. So it's big stuff. But we have to get to that point where we say who's in. Kyle, I'm going to give you that responsibility.
Lucky me. Okay. The first member of Now United is Hagen. Member is Diara. Next member is Sabina.
Eu quero ver como que o Noah e o Josh vão ficar, tipo, quem eles vão falar primeiro, como que eles vão falar isso.
When he said Sabina, my heart broke.
Ai, Johnny, você também entra, meu filho.
Next member is Christian. Annie.
Just so thrilled. Just everything I wanted in my life. This is everything. Just so
Linda!
Next member is Kina.
Eles chorando, meu Deus do céu.
Bailey. Next member is Sina.
Meu Deus, que mulher.
Sofa. This was a really tough decision to choose the last member of the group. But the last member of Now United is...
I was sitting right next to Josh, and I was like, bro, like, it's me or you, like, I'm happy or whatever. I was like, it's shaking, I was doing all this insane stuff, so, yeah.
Noah.
Você imagina o Josh agora, que dor. Mas ele entra também, então isso é ótimo. Mas imagina. Ai, mano, que triste. Por que vocês fizeram isso com ele? Ele segurando pra não chorar, mano.
So, life is interesting. And when I arrived on Monday, I had a vision for what this group's going to be. And I've spent all week looking at you and thinking and understanding better and better what my vision is. I don't want this to be just a pop group. I want it to be a team, one person from each country. So the really traumatic thing for me this week was that. But that's what it has to be. If it wasn't, that's not Now United. Football, you have 11 players playing. You're allowed 3 substitutes. No more than 3, but you're allowed 3 substitutes. And when I saw on Monday how great this group was, this vision came to me. One of the great countries on planet Earth is a country called India. And Shivani,
Vocês pegaram pesado, mano. Que, nossa, eu senti a dor por eles, mano. Nossa, gente. Eu vou chorar.
you're Finnish. You're not really Mexican, your stepfather's Mexican. And you're half Canadian. Because I know you're Finnish and I know you're Canadian, there has to be one member from each country. You're in Now United.
was like, it was crazy. It was a crazy moment.
Got selected, we started crying also because we didn't expect that to happen, and I'm really close to her, and we won. Pues toda esta semana he representado a México.
You fly that Canadian flag, and you fly that Finnish flag.
Oh, mano, que raiva.
I'm in the band, I'm in the group. This is the time where the work starts, you know. This is where I get serious. I'm prepared to give my 100% in everything I do with this band. I'm so happy for the future. It's gonna be great.
Let's get it started. Let's go!
Hey, the city streets are burning up our feet as we running wild, as we running wild. Hey, just like the sun, we're gonna blaze it up, California style, California style.
I know you feel it like I feel it, it's the right time.
We be everywhere we go.
Nossa, eu odeio o Simon, odeio o Kyle, eu odeio todo mundo que fez isso com eles e comigo. Ai, que raiva. Raiva. Raiva.
We've been looking pretty, going at it all night. Summer in the city, sing it to me, baby, do-do-do. Summer in the city, we've been looking pretty, underneath the sunlight. Tell me what you want.
Era pra ser não, entende, gente? Nada não. Todos os outros eram mega talentosos, mas era pra ser. Não é à toa que deu essa reviravolta da Jolene, do Josh, mano. Que louco, sério, que louco.
Summer in the city, we've been looking pretty, underneath the sunlight. Tell me what you want. I know what you want.
Perfeitos, mano, perfeitos. Me surpreenderam. Tipo, real. Tô surpresa que eles me fizeram chorar. Mano, mas eu senti a dor do Noah e do Josh, principalmente. Entendi que a Joellen estava assim também, né? Porque ela tava, tipo, não foi, nem a Shivani. Mas, mano, o Josh e o Noah me pegou muito. E o Josh, mano, chorava, meu Deus do céu. Mas ainda bem que deu certo, que surgiu ali a cidadania que, tipo, eles não foram... Tipo, o Josh queria representar os Estados Unidos, mas acabou representando o Canadá. A Joellen era pra ser o México e foi a Finlândia, né, o dela. E a Shivani conseguiu entrar, graças a Deus, então deu tudo certo. E eu chorei, eles choraram e foi maravilhoso. Mas é isso, pessoal. Espero que vocês gostaram desse vídeo. Eu não esperava isso, tá? Não esperava. Mas tô muito feliz por ser o Não Night de gente. Que lindo, sério. Mais nada a falar. Beijo. Tchau.